And
I don't think we need to exaggerate any of the
And
points
we're-
that I made
and
clearly, or
listen,
say they're discrepancies.
And had you walked in and told the truth several hours ago, we'd be done by now. We haven't heard it. Okay? So forgive us for grasping at straws and maybe trying to choose.
I do.
And
not.
maybe trying to choose things that mean nothing. And I think we're kind of grasping at straws because we're not hearing it, Dave. I mean, you can walk in, this could take 15 minutes, and you just got to say, I screwed up, I made a mistake, and this is what happened. But we have not heard that from you in a very long time. And that's why we keep going over it, and over your past statements, and over everything you've told us, because there's sliver of truth in every lie you've said tonight. Sliver of truth in all of it. So maybe we're hitting on that, making it a big deal, and it's not a big deal. But we're missing something.
Maybe it was extremely stressful to walk in and see your wife in that condition, and if I miscalculated marginally the amount of water that was there, she was certainly wet. She was certainly.
I don't know why you would have been shocked seeing that when you knew she was deceased before you left. She didn't stick her foot in the shower and slip. That didn't happen.
If she did, she would have fell backwards.
And you didn't find her at 3 o'clock. It didn't happen.
I don't know that.
You don't know that? Common sense would tell you if you pull a woman soaking wet out of a tub at 3 o'clock and call the police within 6 minutes, then everything will be soaking wet when the police arrive within 3 minutes of that.
Yeah.
That's common sense.
So how did everything dry up?
That's our question. Because
It
she
happened.
wasn't pulled out at 3 o'clock. It didn't happen.
No.
I know you think you thought of everything, but you didn't.
I don't think I thought of everything. I've told you over and over. I don't know.
You do know. You have to stop saying you don't know, because you do know. You do, David. You do know. You know exactly what happened, because it was only you and her there. There was nobody else there. Nobody. The evidence and her body speak for itself. And your story is BS. So you better figure it out before it goes too far. Because I'm telling you right now, nobody is going to believe that. Nobody. If you maintain that, you're going to look like a fool.
It's complete hogwash.
And we haven't even got the medical examiner's findings from the strangulation and all the things that go along with that. It's science. It's not guessing. It's medical science. I know you wish that you could rewind today. Believe me, I've had those days. Probably not to this degree, but I've had those days. But you can't. You have to move forward. And the best course of action for you is to tell the truth. What happened? This BS about 3 o'clock in tubs, and it's crap. It's crap. You know it's crap. It's a crappy story.
Sorry, it's falling out. I appreciate the things that you've said and the genuine consideration and thoughtfulness behind it. I don't know what else I consider it.
The truth.
I feel like everything that I have said, and I know you don't want to hear this, you told me over and over, the things that you call discrepancies still ring true and are, if not perfectly accurate, directionally correct to everything.
If not perfectly accurate, directionally correct?
What?
You're talking about things like evaporation rate and how wet something was. If I miscalculated how wet.
Directionally correct? I don't know if I know what that means.
It's just doesn't mean anything in this context.
Okay. Okay.
And
Well, there only seems to be one thing, and I don't have that for you. I don't have the information that you're looking for. I'm so sorry.
You don't have the
I know.
truth?